Looking then at the additional tabs that you've received to accommodate lettings on the applicant record, and the first tab then is the References tab. Now on References, you've got Employer Reference, Accountant Reference, Personal Reference, Landlord Reference, and Next of Kin. On the Next of Kin tab, you've got the Relationship field down near the bottom, and the Landlord Reference is where the landlord record will have pulled through if you'd added the landlord details onto the applicant wizard. This is also where you can add the landlord details later on once they go through the tenancy process. The Guarantor tab is where you can add the contact details of the guarantor in the left and in the middle, and the financial details of the guarantor down at the left-hand side. One thing to mention about capturing financial details here is the ability to do a bank account lookup. So you just type in the account number and the sort code and click on the lookup glass, and that will do the bank account lookup for you. It will verify that it's a valid bank account and place the information in the boxes below for you. Once again, they do need to be purchased like tax credits in bundles, and they are 10p a go. On the Financials tab, it's the Financial tab for the applicant, and you can capture this information if you want to. Once again, you've got account number, sort code, and a bank account lookup. The Previous Addresses tab will be kept up to date for you. When the applicant moves into a property and using the tenancy process, at the end of the tenancy process when you mark it as let, it will ask if you want to add in the applicant as the lead tenant and the occupier on the property. That will then paste the property details into the Details tab of the applicant record here. It will then move this current address, Little Queen Oak, into first previous address. If they move again, it will then shift them all one space to the right, so keeping this applicant record up to date for you. On the Tenancies tab, this is where you've got all tenancies that the applicant has been involved with. Previous, existing or new will be here. You can also add an applicant to a tenancy, which is what we're going to do later. The tenant portal page will be activated once this applicant is added into a pending tenancy. We're going to look at the tenant portal later on. And then finally the Events tab, so everything that we've done for the applicant recorded and stored on the Events tab with a date and a timestamp for compliancy reasons.